guys. Right, so today I am going into Cheltenham. I am going to go around, look at some charity shops, see if I can pick some stuff up to flip. This year, 2020, one of the biggest things that I want to try and do, as I said in my last video, is to improve my financial stability, to get a bit more cash so that I have a bit more freedom to make moves and to do the things that I want to do this year. And flipping is one of those things. If you don't know what flipping is, essentially you go to a charity shop, car boot sale. In the UK we don't have them as much as in the US, but if you're from the US, garage sales, picking up items that other people consider trash that you think could be treasure, and you try and flip it on things like eBay, Facebook Marketplace, Gumtree, whatever other sites that you can find to flip stuff, Depop, that kind of thing. So that's my aim for today. But I'm probably going to be a bit cold. And now we need to head into town. Okay guys, so if you're in the UK, and this is the thing, so if you are in the UK, we obviously have a little bit more limitation in terms of garage sales and things like that, but charity shops are still somewhere that you can go. You just have to be really careful and really focused on what it is that you're actually looking for and what it is that you're wanting to get to try and flip. Now, what I've found, I've done loads of sort of clothing hauls where I've looked at charity shops for clothes. The problem is, unless you're going super vintage, retro, or you're going super like hype beast, those things will flip, and you can sometimes find a really good deal. However, people tend to prefer buying newer clothes, fresher clothes, than they do buying like secondhand stuff, right? Unless, like I say, it is of value to them. However, things like children's toys, cuddly toys, vintage mugs and antiques, those are things that you can't find everywhere, and so people tend to spend a little bit more of their dollar on those items on things like eBay and stuff like that. So I have slightly changed my tact when it comes to how I look, what I look at when I go into a thrift shop or when I go into a charity shop or a car boot sale. And one of the biggest things that I would suggest you do is get your eBay app out prior to starting. Have a little look as to what is popping, so that you're not just wandering around the shops aimlessly trying to find things. This is a process. You're not going to necessarily walk straight into a shop and think, yes, I need that, and pick it up straight away. It might take you a few attempts, but once you get in the swing of things, you'll find it quite fun. And when you get that first sale or that first bid on an item that you may have picked up for like 20p, and the opening bid is like £5, you'll get hooked. You'll get that bug. So get your phone, take the eBay app out. As you're going around the shop, if you find anything that you think has potential, you can take a picture on it on eBay, or type in the description. If you know what it is, then great, type in exactly what it is. Look at how many times it's been sold, look at the price it's been sold at, and then you can judge from there whether it's worth your purchase. Right guys, so I've just pulled up. It is starting to spit a little bit. You can see a little bit of rain on there, and there's a bit on the windscreen at the front, but nonetheless we're out here. Now I'm wearing my headphones. I'm going to be listening to either Gary Vee or Jay Shetty's podcast. If you don't know who they are, go and check them out. You can find them on Spotify. You can find them on, I'm sure, on the iTunes or whatever. They also have their YouTube channels. Really interesting to listen to. Right, I'm going to bear the weather and see you guys in town. Right guys, so I've just been into the first shop. got myself a bag of things, 3 soft toys, 2 Disney, and 1 was Pokemon and a DS game, £4, no £3. £3, come on guys, it's ridiculous. Okay guys, so I have a small bag of things collecting up now. In the last shop, what did I pick up? Picked up a mug, a Manchester United mug. It was going for about £8 on eBay. Got it for £1.50. What a bargain. Now, there's a Sue Ryder shop, which is just there, similar sort of brand shop to what I just went in. I'm gonna go in there and see what's in there. No, nothing in that one. On to the next one. Let's see if Oxfam has got the goods. Nope, just selling books, not looking for books. Okay guys, I am now done in town. I have a bag full of goodies. I will show you what I've got when I get back. Yeah, I'm going to talk about it. I've got some good things, mostly cuddly toys, but we're going to go through it. Okay guys, here's a tip. When you're going through the charity shops, just make sure you're not picking things up because they look cheap or they look fancy. You need to make sure that the return on your investment is there. So, can you make money off of it afterwards? Because if you can't, then there is literally no point in buying it because you're just wasting your own money. So, can you make money back off of it? If you can't, then there's no point. Right guys, I'm going to head back to my flat now. It's about a 20-30 minute drive, and then I'll go through exactly how much these things are worth. I'll show you guys on eBay so that you can see my process. Right guys, so as I said, I was going to go through what I got and give you a bit of an idea of the price range. So, properly going through it, I have this, it's a Pokemon soft toy. I don't know the specific name of it, but having a look, these sell pretty well. I have the Miss Piggy soft toy. These definitely sell well. Needs a little bit of a tidy up, but it's not in a bad condition, which is obviously a good thing. I have a Tigger toy. I have Winnie the Pooh. I have 2 mugs. I have a mug set, which is Horrible Histories. There, it comes with a coaster, Manchester United mug, and I also have a DS game. Now, in total, this stuff came to about £7. Alright, £7 for all of it, okay, which is an absolute bargain. Now, as I said, I am going to show you exactly what it is that I do to find out how much these are roughly worth, and then give me an idea as to whether or not I should buy them or not. Now, a lot of charity shops in the UK, depending on where you're going, can be really massively overpriced. There were some shops that were selling, you know, cuddly toys for like a £5 or £6. Like, you might only get £6 for some of these toys, but when you're only spending £1.50 on them, like, you're making a £5 profit. So if you're spending £5 on them in the first place, you won't make much profit, if any. And the last thing you want to do is start losing money. So yeah, try and make sure that you're careful where you're shopping. So I'm going to look for the DS game. It's an easy one to search for. What I did is I found this. The DS game is obviously in there. It's got some card things in there too. So it has the DS game in there. It also has a couple of the booklets, so that's always good. If you're buying things like DVDs, games, make sure that the box is in a good condition, because obviously if the box is in a really bad condition, then people are going to be a bit miffed, and it's not going to be worth as much, right? So on eBay, I will show you what I do. So on eBay, you want to open up the eBay app. In search eBay, just type in I just put in DS actually. DS Pokemon Platinum. You can see that I've got it's at the top there, DS Pokemon Platform. Then I think that my filter is already on. It looks like it is. If it's not, make sure you go down and check completed items and sold items. Okay, tick those. First one up, Pokemon Platinum. Okay, it says new and sealed, and it's DS Lite. This is not the DS Lite version, so it's a bit different, but that's £20. Genuine Pokemon Platinum DS game, car only, £29.95. There you go. £1, £29.95. It is as clear as day. £8.99. Okay, it's a little bit different. Okay, £10.95. Alright, £39.90. This is just, look, £1, and all of these so far, £12, £14. That's exactly the same game. Pokemon Platinum Nintendo DS game, £14.95. I mean, it speaks for itself. Okay, so that is the kind of deal that you can get yourself. And then in terms of all these, as I said, things like Disney, obviously we've got things like Tigger, we've got Winnie the Pooh, any of like the big brands. So Pokemon is a big brand, Disney is a big brand. These things new cost a lot of money. Like new, this probably costs £20. Okay, so people will spend £10 for this if it's in good condition. It is in good condition, and with toys, you can obviously make sure you stick them in the wash or something like that, tidy them up a little bit before you sell them. One thing I will say, which is quite important, and I've thought about this a lot, is if you're buying a toy, such as like, let's say you buy a Tigger toy, and it has battery pack in it, just be careful, because often the charity shops won't check the battery pack. They don't necessarily check to make sure it's working, because it's not their obligation, right? So what I would suggest is go out with a couple of batteries in your pocket, make sure you check them. Obviously if it's a toy that has screws in it, maybe take a little screwdriver with you, or depending on the price, just take a gamble, buy it anyway. So be careful with the ones that have battery packs in. If they don't have battery packs in and they look good, they're good to go. Right, I am done today. I am going to stick these up on my eBay, and I will probably come back to you guys in a couple of days to let you know whether or not I have had any bids and whether I have made any money. What I have done, and I think this is important so you can keep a track on how much you're spending and how much profit you're making, get yourself a computer, open up your computer, your smartphone, get yourself a pad, oh my god, I'm losing my way to speak. Get yourself a pad and paper, your phone, your laptop, your computer, whatever you have handy. Write down the item, write down the amount you pay for it, write down any costs such as shipping, how much eBay might take from you, etc. And then how much you actually spent, how much you got, how much you then actually sold the item for, so you can see how much profit you made. This does two things. Firstly, it keeps you in track of your finances and how much you're making, and secondly, it gives you an idea of what is worth what, how, you know, what items you're buying that can make you the most amount of profit, so that when you go out in a month's time, if you see that item again, you know that you made £6, £10, £50 profit on it. If you pick it up again, there's a chance that you're going to do the same thing again. Right guys, today for the rest of the day, Henry, my best mate, he is coming down to Gloucester, or up to Gloucester because he lives in Bournemouth, to see me. I may well be able to convince him to do a video of me, but if not, I will see you guys very soon for another video. I have just received my podcasting kit, so you know what's going to come. It's coming to you soon. I'm going to start podcasting. So yeah, the podcast will be coming soon, hopefully. I'm not sure that I'll necessarily get any guests on to start off with, but I will be talking about things that I think you guys will benefit from, that I have wisdom on. Yeah, you get the drill. Right guys, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments. I really want to know, what are you guys doing so far in 2020 to excel yourself, to promote yourself, to take yourself further than you did before? What are you doing? Let me know, comment down below. And if you enjoy my stuff, if you enjoy these videos, you know you need to subscribe. Hit that little bell notification so you get notified of all the stuff I'm doing. And yeah, thank you guys for showing love and support. I'm out here. Peace. Okay guys, so I was talking about flipping. I have literally put this up about an hour ago. Someone has already bought it for £20. Paid £1 for it. They took it for 20. £19 profit. That's how you flip. Alright, see you next time.